Hello there, TikTok. It's B3, back with another kicking action figure showcase. Today we're looking at monsters, just kind of general monsters. Kaiju have their own separate one. But today we're looking at a lot of things that could be kaiju, honestly, like this Schleich Eldredor Creatures Lava Scorpion. I've been wanting this figure for a long time, finally got it at a big discount. Very, very happy with it. It can be a little pricey depending on where you get it, but it's very much worth it. I think adult collectors and kids will really enjoy this figure. Just when you get it, make sure you have the same claws, because if you get it at retail, like not online, kids like to swap the claws around. So sometimes you'll have two left claws or something. So yeah, you don't want those pedipalps getting swapped. But it is a very cool, very big, just elemental monster of a toy, and I really like it a lot. Awesome. God, it's beautiful. Anyway, let's move it to the side and show off this guy. This honestly could go in a kaiju video, but it is the Lava Titan from Hercules. This is a vintage Disney figure that I've had since I was a kid. Most of my Hercules figures are in my store now. Check out my store in Georgia if you live in Georgia, but I also have an eBay page. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've kept it around because it is basically just a little kaiju, and I did really like these Hercules toys growing up. It might be from McDonald's or something like that. It just says Disney China, so I'm not entirely sure where it came from. I don't know if this was a fast food premium or if it was part of a set. I kind of get a set feel from it. I think it was probably part of a set. But it's a cool monster. Big ol' magma blob dude. Very cool. Now let's move away from lava and go into dirt. This is the Mattel DC Comics Multiverse Clayface Build-A-Figure. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have any bonus parts or anything. I'm not even entirely sure those were released, to be honest. He was supposed to have bonus parts for like Toys R Us exclusive figures, but I don't think that ever happened. This is how he looks in the 2016 Rebirth Detective Comics run. And normally I would show these things in just DC Comics videos, but Clayface, since he is getting a solo horror film, I thought belonged in this. I'll still probably show him off in a DC video at some point, but since Clayface is becoming a solo horror character, film-wise, allegedly, you know how DC likes to cancel movies, I thought he would work really well here. Also, in the comics, there is a Kaiju Clayface from that same run, where he gets turned a giant and out of control, and Batwoman has to do stuff. But Clayface is great in that whole run. He joins the Bat family, actually. Yeah. Really good run. And a really cool figure. Big figure. I got him on eBay. I did not buy all the individual figures to build him. I don't like to do that. Okay. Anyway, moving on. This last figure is discontinued, retired. They do not make it anymore. It is another Schleich Eldredor figure. I know. I'm sorry, a lot of Schleich Eldredor in this one, but please bear with me. It is the Blizzard Bear with a weapon. Yes, this figure is one not produced anymore by Schleich, but it is very cool. They kind of don't make these more medium-sized humanoid ones anymore. They just have the big kind of rock monster-y guys. But he's really cool. You know, I'm a sucker for any figure with translucent parts, which is one of the reasons I love Eldredor so much. Plus, they often have really good sculpting and more articulation than usual. Look at that cool ice claw. I mean, it's really neat. He's so cool. Yeah, really the product images of this guy do not do him justice. He actually just is a really cool bear. Can you imagine him like fighting King Kong? They both have their axes like choo, 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 choo. Or maybe he's like hunting dinosaurs down, and he's the herald of the Ice Age, so he's killing the dinosaurs. That I'd watch. That is cool. But yeah, I really like these Eldredor figures, and this guy they don't make anymore, so definitely still get him while you can. But that is it. Thank you all very much for your support as usual. I have an action figure review for Clayface, I think, already posted. At the time of recording this, the Frost Mammoth should also be posted, but the Scorpion and the Bear have not, and I don't think I'll ever review the Lava Guy from Hercules. But that is it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.